Hi everybody. I am sharing some techniques which I have been using for teaching the average or below average children and the correct spelling and reading the passages and the pronunciation of the words. These techniques, if we use these techniques, we can easily make them read the passage correctly. For example, if you feel these techniques are useful, if any of you can use it. That's why I am sharing. If you find it useful, though the strength of the class is 60 or more than 60, we can individually and particularly find out the student who is giving a wrong spelling, who is reading it in a wrong way. We can easily find out, though the strength is full in the class. So the technique is, if we take the word kingdom, for example, they will get the spelling of the word by heart. We'll make them read the spelling of the words. Then let us ask them, give the spelling of the word. So they will give the spelling of the word KINGDOM, like that. Then we can ask them to give the spelling of the word bit by bit. Say, I am saying bit by bit. So we can use it for reading the passage, for giving words letter by letter, give the spelling letter by letter. So I am using it as bit by bit, that's all. So I'll ask them to give the spelling bit by bit. So they will give KINGDOM in a chorus. They will give. If any student give the wrong spelling, KINGO. If one student said KINGO, all others are saying wrong, correct spelling, KINGDOM. If one student give the wrong spelling, KINGO, like that, we can find out. The third boy in the last bench, you are saying O. Yes sir, I said O, sir. He will admit. Then his friend in the next place also, he will also, yes sir, he said O, like that. We ourselves can find out which student gave the wrong spelling by this technique. Yes, we can easily. You got it? Let us take another word for that, mosquito. Let us ask them to give the spelling of the word bit by bit. MOSQUITO. If any student said MOSK, like that, all others are saying Q. One student may say K. We can easily find out. You are saying K. Yes sir, I said, like that he will admit. We can easily find out. This technique I have been using for reading the passage also. I'll ask them to read the passage once. Later, I'll make them, first I'll give this loud reading or model reading. So they can learn which word, how to read one word, like that. Then later I'll ask them to read by their own. Then I'll ask them to read bit by bit. Read the passage bit by bit. So they will read it, all the class in a chorus, they will read bit by bit. Then let us take any story or some, for example, once there lived a farmer in a village. One day he went to a forest, like that. So I'll ask them to read bit by bit. They will start once there lived, like that they will read. So for 2 or 3 days we have to sign like this. Give a sign, once there lived, like that. Later they will automatically bit by bit, just we can start once there. They will automatically once there lived a farmer in, like that they will continue. So we'll ask them to read the passage bit by bit. So they are reading bit by bit. If any student said, once they lived a farmer, one day he went to a forest. Once they lived a farmer. Once they lived a farmer. One day he went to a forest. Then if any student on day, for example, one day, there any student said on day. You are saying on. The fifth boy in the last bench. You are saying on. Yes, he will admit. We can easily find out which boy said on. All are saying on. All are saying one. So one boy is saying on. So we can find out. You are saying on. That is not on. That is one. We can correct him. Any difficult word, any words, not for example, I am taking this. Any word you can, if we are adapting this technique, you can easily find out which boy is giving wrong pronunciation. Which boy is reading in a wrong way. Though they all are reading at a time in a chorus, we can easily find out who is giving wrong pronunciation, who is reading in a wrong way. We can easily find out. I have been using this technique for years. I'm getting benefit from this. Easily I am finding out who are in a wrong way in spelling and all. So if you find it useful, please adapt these methods. Let us meet again in by sharing another techniques like this. Thank you all. I am waiting for any criticism or any advice from any of you. Thank you for watching.